Hey everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to Topic Time.
Topic time!
It's topic time.
Hello everybody out there, I'm your host Michael, and welcome back to another episode of Topic Time. And before I get into today's topic, this video being uploaded today's date, which is January 14th, it's my birthday, and I turned 30 years old today, so that's actually pretty insane and interesting at the same time that I'm uploading Topic Time on my birthday, so that's actually really an honor to upload on my birthday today, and I'm really excited about today being my birthday. And for the topic that I'm going to be talking about in this video, actually, is not about my birthday, but a news piece that was mentioned a few days ago, and it was talking about Amazon launching a game streaming service. So, the question in this video, as you can see from the title, is what are my thoughts on Amazon launching a game streaming service? And that's actually a really good question because I was looking at this news piece about this, and this is actually one of the biggest companies on the planet, which is Amazon, that's looking to extend their thing to a whole new level. And from what the article says, and I quote, Deadline also reports that Amazon is currently speaking with publishers to distribute their games on the Untitled Amazon game streaming platform. The service could reportedly launch in 2020, of next year, at the earliest, though it's unclear if this is for a beta version of the platform or the full thing. So what they touched on also in the news is that we all know how PlayStation had their cloud where you get to play the games, which, for example, Assassin's Creed Odyssey was one of them, and a bunch of other platforms about how you can play their games as well. And you could also stream them on Twitch, from Facebook from time to time, but for Amazon to actually come into this, there's a good and bad thing about this. The good thing about this is that Amazon is known to be a reliable source where people go on Amazon and buy their stuff and everything. And for them to launch a game streaming service could boost their popularity into maybe a top rank, or probably in the middle to almost top rank. There is a bad thing about it though. See, we have the three platforms of Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation, which are consoles. For Amazon to launch game streaming services, they're going to be going by a computer route. So in other words, they'll be playing on a computer rather than buying the game itself that you could play on the console. But the consoles aren't going to go anywhere. Like, they're going to still be made in the company of how they make it, but from what I'm guessing is that if it's going to be played on computer, some of them may not buy the game itself for the console, because there are gamers out there, such as myself, that will go to a game store to buy it for the console and play on there, because computers and games, there are sort of the same of how they're played, but the roots can be a little bit different. Unless you put DLCs on video games that are not on computers, or if the computers don't really work out as well based on the frequency and stuff like that, because consoles can live, you know, for as many years as it can, but computers sometimes can be a little bit of trouble, also with crashes. For those of you who play computers, there are crashes as well. So there are good and bad of this. So my thoughts about this is that for Amazon to give us a game streaming service, it's a good idea in some essences, because there are games that they might even bring to the game streaming service that we never heard about, that might not even be on the consoles, that you could play on the computer instead of the console video game not being released. So I'm like 50-50 on this. Like, I'm saying it's good in that way, but just bad for gamers out there who might play it on PC rather than consoles, or if they're going to put new ones. We're really not too sure about that yet. And we don't know if it's going to be beta going into that or the full thing. So we're going to have to find out in the year 2020 of next year. So really a way to bring out in 2020 with two of the same numbers. And we'll see how Amazon does that. But, I mean, I'm just like in the middle of this. But it's a good idea, I think. Especially for Amazon that has brought other things, like you could order food on Amazon, and you could do a bunch of other things. So Amazon's actually coming up with more things than that. And even with Amazon Prime, though, which is a really good deal as well. But with me being 50-50 on it, I want to ask all of you out there, what are your thoughts on Amazon launching a game streaming service? Is it good in a way or bad? And maybe when you explain it in the comment sections, maybe I'll get a little bit of a thing, because this was just thrown out to me about like a few days ago, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm 50-50 on this. Good idea for that, but maybe bad idea for consoles. We don't know. Next year we'll have to find out how this will all play out. And for it being on my birthday, I'm just thinking about celebrating on my 30th birthday today, and it's really awesome. So yeah. But with that, everybody, that is my topic video of my thoughts on the Amazon launching a game streaming service. And before I go, don't forget to subscribe to Comic Frontline today, because we got a bunch of videos for you guys that we upload, whether it be Topic Time, live shows, which is always on every Tuesday night, and anything else that we upload will be in your subscription box. You won't miss out on any videos that we upload daily, and your support means the world to us, because that's why we're here, giving 100% and more of ourselves to give the videos to all of you out there. So I'm your host, Michael, and this was my Topic Time video, and also being on my birthday, saying take care, and as always, don't forget to keep watching. Later, everybody.